Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, and today we have another unboxing or haul of more perfume. So Zoe here will help me. Say hi.
Hi everybody!
So we're gonna unbox all of these and we will give you some notes, our feedback, and our first impressions of the perfumes that we got. So if you're new here, please subscribe, like,
And share to a friend.
yes, comment what your favorite perfumes are.
Yeah, and please make sure you will get the link in our bio so that you can see all of our perfumes.
Oh, we have that? Okay. So, the perfumes that we got are from Lazada. We bought it with our own money. We are not sponsored in any way. And we bought these perfumes from a store called OriginLab PH. So, it's not our first time to buy from them. If you watched our past videos, we really liked, well, at least I really like the scent. It's not 100% a dupe of the popular perfumes, but if you are on a budget, this is a really good alternative. So we have here a bunch of big bottles and small bottles.
And we love you everybody.
That's right. So we're gonna start. We have a lot to cover today. We have 7. We have 11 perfumes all in all. So we will open all of them. We will do a spray test on tissue paper, and then Zoe here will help me describe them by reading the main accords and the notes from the perfumes. All right. So let's start with the first one. Let's start with the small ones. The small ones, so despite it being affordable, we still try to use smaller sizes just so they're not wasted if we don't find it really good on us. So the first one is, okay, let's open this up with the packaging and all, so we can see that the packaging is really good. You can actually give this as a gift.
And it looks like a pencil box.
Yeah. So let's open this up. The first one is called Matcha Solitude, and this is a dupe for Maison Margiela replica, which is called Matcha Meditation. So the perfume is already discontinued. We really don't see this being sold anymore. So this is the next best thing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to smell the original Matcha Meditation, but I hope that this would be a good matcha scent for those who are interested. Okay, so Zoe, can you read the main accords?
So the main accords are white floral, green, sweet, citrus, fresh, spicy, aromatic, powdery, chocolate, and woody.
Okay, and then can you share the notes of this perfume?
For top notes, we have green tea, bergamot, and mandarin orange. For middle notes, we have jasmine, matcha tea, mate, and orange blossom. For base notes, we have white chocolate, musk, and cedar.
Okay, so actually right off the bat, it's a very citrus smelling at the top. So the first spray is a very fresh green tea and the citrus accords. And then as it tries to dry down, I can definitely smell the matcha and the orange blossom and the jasmine. And of course, I think that this will turn into a powdery skin scent. So I think this is good for both men and women. And I think this is also good for every day. Okay, so that's the first one. That's Matcha Solitude, the dupe for Matcha Meditation. The second one is, let's open it. Second perfume is Louis Vuitton Imagination. So this one was marketed for men, but I believe that anybody can wear perfume as long as they feel confident in it. So, Zoe, can you read the notes for Imagination Louis Vuitton?
For the main accords, we have citrus, fresh, spicy, fresh, green, and amber.
And the notes?
The notes are, top notes are citron,
Calabrian,
Calabrian, and
bergamot, and
Sicilian
orange.
Tunisian
And then middle notes?
Tunisian neroli,
Mm-hmm.
Nigerian ginger,
Mm-hmm.
Ceylon
Cinnamon. And
Chinese,
base notes are?
Chinese black tea,
Ambroxan,
gulakwood,
gayakwood,
and
olibanum. Okay, so I can definitely smell the black tea accord here. And of course, the citrus opening, very, very nice. I think women can wear this as well. And yeah, you shouldn't limit yourselves to just the women's perfume or the men's perfume, because as long as it's a good, it has good chemistry with your skin, anybody can rock any kind of perfume that they want. Okay, so we're opening the third. Next up is Frederick Mall Acne Studio. So look at how it's worded here. So Acne Studios, Zoe, can you share the main accords?
The main accords are
Aldehydic,
powdery, fresh, woody, ripe, floral, fruity, musky, soapy, amber, and sweet.
Okay. Notes are? Aldehydes.
Mandarin, bergamot, peach.
Middle notes are?
Peach, orange blossom, violet, rose, lily of the valley, jasmine. For base notes, we have musk, frankincense,
Super.
sandalwood, vanilla, and
Heliotrope. Okay, so I've actually smelled the original Acne Studios in Rustan's, and I can see a bit of difference between this one and this dupe, the OriginLab version. It doesn't mean that this is a very bad perfume per se. This is very powdery for me, and it actually evokes a bit of a memory for me, because aldehydes, for me, I really like them. It reminds me of perfumes of my aunties back in the day, and that's something that. So this one is like very powdery. I think even kids or school kids can wear this. Very powdery, very clean scent. So yeah, this is Acne Studio. I'm thinking of getting a full-sized bottle for this one. Okay, so the fourth bottle is a very famous scent from Jo Malone, and it's the wood sage and sea salt. This one is very notorious for being unisex perfume, very popular also for layering. So Zoe, can you share the main accords and the notes for wood sage and sea salt?
Main accords are aromatic, salty, Marian, citrus, musky, herbal, soft, spicy, floral, and
aquatic.
For the notes, we have sea salt, sage, grapefruit, wood, muskmallow,
and
seaweed.
Okay, so for this one, this dupe has a very pretty strong scent of the grapefruit, and I think I like it. It's a different spin on the wood sage and sea salt. So this one, I really can't say that this is a very close dupe, but it's very great. Like the grapefruit note just really stands out, and it's something that I don't mind wearing. I don't smell a lot of people wearing grapefruit types of note, and I can definitely also smell the aquatic notes to it, which I think is a good complement to the grapefruit. So that's wood sage and sea salt. For me, it's not a good dupe. Same with Acne Studios, but they're good in their own way. And actually, for Origin Lab, they don't need to market this as a dupe. It can be its own scent profile as well. Okay, we move to the fifth one. Fifth one is Mojave Ghost, and Mojave Ghost is from Byredo. So we don't actually have Byredo here in the Philippines, but I have a, bottle of Mojave Ghost and Balda Afrique. I bought them when I went to Singapore, so I can definitely, give my feedback if this is a really similar dupe or something else. So Zoe, can you share the main accords and the notes? Okay, so Zoe left me. She wanted to play. So I'll continue. Main accords would include floral, woody, powdery, violet, musky, fruity, amber, and citrus.
I'm playing Roblox, okay?
Alright. So the notes here would include top notes of sapodilla, ambret or muskmallow. Middle notes are magnolia, violet, and sandalwood. And base notes would be ambergris, cedar, and musk. So after a few sprays, I can definitely see hints of Mojave Ghost, but it's not really a very full on dupe. The musk here and the ambergris and sandalwood I can definitely smell. The hints of sapodilla or chico, as we call it here in the Philippines, I can definitely smell it in the opening. So yeah, the Mojave Ghost from Byredo is much more deeper or more full bodied in the scent. Mojave Ghost is something that I wear in air conditioned areas, for evening events. But I think this one is a good alternative to daytime, or if it's a bit warm, I think you can still pull off this version of Mojave Ghost. All right, so let's move on to the sixth perfume for the small, for the 10 ml bottles. The next perfume is Symphony by Louis Vuitton, and this one I'm really curious to try because a bottle of Symphony 100 ml costs 35,000 pesos. So it's in this one is in the special collection. It's not in the regular collection. And one of my fraghead friends, Isa, she really likes this scent, but the price is really stopping her from, getting a full-sized bottle. And she's also afraid to get this in the pre-loved market because sometimes, some people just, buy a bottle used, the original bottle, and then they replace it with not the original juice. Okay, so Symphony main accords include citrus, fresh, spicy, aromatic, fresh, and floral. Its notes include grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. Okay, so this one, I can definitely smell the grapefruit and the bergamot combo. Very fresh. The ginger gives a bit of heat and zing, a bit of an elevated spice, if you will, to the citrus scent. I wouldn't say this is an exact dupe because I'm not sure about the quality of the grapefruit accord here. It's a bit, I can definitely smell something bitter in it. So maybe the grapefruit peel is something that I smell in this perfume. But in the original Louis Vuitton Symphony, the bitterness is not as um, pronounced. But this is a very good scent. I think this may lean towards the men. So all in all, in my verdict, it's not a very close dupe of Symphony. The grapefruit bitterness is what's keeping me from recommending this to Isa. If you have the coin, get the Louis Vuitton Symphony instead. This one, I'm not sure if you can wear this during the daytime, because the bitterness might make your skin a bit, uh, go in the wrong direction, if you know what I mean. So, Symphony, not so much. I'm just glad I got the sample in a 10 ml bottle. Okay, and then we're opening the last of the 10 ml orders. So you've got to really um, I'm really impressed with their packaging. I think it's enough as a gift. Um, if you have raghead friends who are, want to look at alternatives, made in the Philippines, locally made, easily accessible, they're available in the blue and the orange app. Yeah, try out this brand. And as mentioned, this is not sponsored. We purchased this with our own money. Just watch out for promos, their usual sales. We got this from the February 2 sale. So we got a bit of a discount and we got free shipping. Okay, so the last one, if I haven't shared with you, I have been taking off the plastic, which means that this is unused and this is a well packaged bottle or perfume. Uh, Really, really impressive for the price that we paid. Okay, so the last fragrance in the 10 ml bottles is this Clean Ultimate. So this is from the Clean brand. So they're quite known for, skin scents, soapy scents, very, very youthful, also extremely unisex. So we got the Clean Ultimate. We don't have this here in Manila, although we have department stores that sell clean fragrances, but the Clean Ultimate is not anymore available. That's why I wanted to really see if this is something that I can purchase as an alternative. Main accords include white floral, citrus, musky, aromatic, fresh, lavender, fresh, spicy, floral, green, and powdery. Top notes include bergamot, lemon, and lime. Middle notes are lavender, jasmine, lily of the valley, tuberose, and white rose, while base notes are musk and neroli. So this one definitely leans on the floral clean scent. And between this one and Acne Studios, Acne Studio is more on the powdery side. This is more of a fresh white floral, like orange blossom, skin scent types of perfumes. And I can definitely smell the hint of lime. So lime, I don't really have a lot of perfumes that have lime notes. It's usually in the bergamot or yeah, the citrusy, the yuzus. So this is a nice interpretation of Clean Ultimate. So this one definitely very unisex. This one you can probably wear to the gym. I don't think you'll have a problem wearing this if you're gonna be active the whole day, like running errands and such. So all in all, I think these are good choices. Purchasing from OriginLab. With regard to the packaging, so the ones with the white labels are square in shape. So these are handy to bring with you, and they're not gonna fall or roll off the table when you put it down. So I'm not sure if these are newly formulated or there's a batch, or yeah. And then the other two, the ones with the black label, I think these are old stocks because it's a mix of round and square, or um, perfume bottles. So the white ones are more consistent. Maybe these are old stocks because there's no matcha meditation already in the market. So yeah. So that's it for the first part of this haul. We'll do another video to share the ones that we got in bigger bottles. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys!